things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time will tell who will win and who will fail. Villains and heroes, no there ain't no one else. Pick a side by yourself. I got this, there ain't no going back. Leave it all on the battlefield, push the attack. You can't stop me, I'm obsessive. A lot of people think that I come off aggressive, but I'm just passionate. Why aren't you? Ain't nobody care if you got nothing to lose. You gotta put yourself on the line, make moves. Otherwise you'll be a sheep with the lies watching you. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time will tell who will win and who will fail. Villains and heroes, no there ain't no one else. Pick a side by yourself. Today is the day, don't waste any time, know it's time to make a change. Up in your mind, rearrange, start thinking you're the hero headed out on your way. There's gonna be good times and bad times, that's alright, just stay on the line. Cause in life we all got a different mission, but the good guy always wins, that's a given. If you stay committed, you stay driven, you'll be looking down the barrel of completing your mission. Ignition, light the flame, get the fire and you listen. Take these words deep, cause this is real, ain't no fiction. You don't need drugs, help any prescription, just persistence and energy can win any competition. So keep fighting, facing any opposition, and be the hero in a story you yourself have written. Villains and heroes, only time will tell who will win and who will fail. Villains and heroes, no there ain't no one else. Pick a side by yourself.
Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kiely Rodney.
Kiely Rodney.
Kylie 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 Rodney is
Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
What is up, Squirrel Squad? Can everybody hear me? My volume's good. How is everybody doing tonight? The way that I'm doing tonight's live is going to be a little, I guess, unexpected. So I'm just going to address it. I am getting real tired of the blatant misinformation being masked as an opinion while people are being lied to, misguided, and told it's because God revealed it to them. Yes, God is good, but he is not guiding you to act this way. As many of you know, I've partaked in Kiely discussions as early as August 9th. I got to experience Sammy Smith's first interview live in real time, like many of you. I was there in real time with Draw Latina, Iked Mel, Tenda Life, Zav Girl. I got to experience Mark Meeker, rest in peace, Truth to Power, Justice A to Z, Squirrel Girl, Cass Thinks, Christina Randall, Charlotte Green, Tony Dodge, Our 22 Cents, Tennessee Yankee, Upchurch and the Creek Squad discussions, Xana May, Living Lake Time, Larissa, Cece, Salagi, Michelle Sutton, and yes, even Megan, all in real time. But never have I ever experienced anyone as appalling as Megan, Jeff, and Army for Judas. And this is what I want to discuss. And I'm going to do some clarification tonight because I'm tired. It's appalling. It's a mockery to Kiely for her truth and for justice that needs to come. Free hazmat. I did make some notes because I kind of want to stay on track. Crane at some point will hop up here. But there's things that I want to address. Today, I was told to check out a video. So instead of giving it a view, as y'all know, if I don't support it, I will download it and I will watch it in my own free time. Army, this is directed at you. You keep calling me Queen of the Squirrels. But your misinformation, I didn't find it because I actually do my homework. And I've done it long ago to know who a lot of these people are. One of the people, which is the Sheepdog Boys, which we're going to get to. I'm going to clarify some things. And I know all y'all understand where I'm coming from and the stuff that I'm going to be showing y'all. It's not all my homework. A lot of it is done by Illuminated Mind. That's another name that I forgot to add to the list. I mean, the list is never ending. Hi, Daisy. How you doing, honey? I don't talk about 90% of what you do because these people you randomly find and talk about literally have nothing to do with Kiely. I'm not a fan of misinformation, making things up, or doxing innocent people. I think the only thing you're shedding light on is your instability and your need for a psych evaluation. You say this isn't about your channel. But yet I heard you make a comment today about getting a hold of Monkey Nut Chewer to get your 100K. It's appalling. It's very appalling, this behavior. If you feel you have so much information, take it to the FBI. I'm sure they would love to hear from you. But I have a feeling they've been aware of you, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not a fan of doing background checks on people. However, I did find some information about you that I think your viewers need to know. I can't sit here and have a person that has theft, child neglect, and is also on a watch list for the HHS code Z1, which y'all can go look that up. It's all public information, which is still active and will remain active indefinitely. I cannot support somebody like you that spreads misinformation and has so much to hide that you lie and you make things up about other people to keep people off of you. You're appalling. Your behavior is appalling, and it is doing nothing positive for Kiely. Okay? If you were about Kiely, you wouldn't be spewing misinformation with half-truths. This is directed to an Anna Marie that made a comment in her chat today. I do look into everything. You can ask anybody as far back. Hell, you can ask Daisy May. Me and Daisy have had a falling out, but Daisy knows. Everybody that is around me knows that I do my homework. I have a crew of hundreds of people that do their homework. We all work together collectively to put this information out there. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it out there. That's why we know the difference between information worth researching and putting out there versus misinformation. And we back everything that we say and we put out there with receipts. And these same receipts you've ignored over and over and over again and just continue to say, well, it's my opinion. Your opinion isn't worth shit. Most of these pictures that you show are not even the people that you claim they are, and they have nothing to do with these people, these teens, these parents, none of these people around Kiely Rodni. Okay? A quote that you said today that really, really, really put in perspective just how much you really aren't here for Kiely. And I quote, "I have the autopsy, I just haven't read it," is what you said. For somebody to get the truth, to break things down, to be knowledge, to know what's going on, you've read the autopsy. I myself and everybody here have looked at that autopsy on their own. Hell, many of you have FOIA'd it, sent it to me. I FOIA'd it just to make sure the autopsy that I had was the real fucking deal. What are you FOIAing? What information are you actually getting, other information that you're fucking literally making up and pulling out of thin air and claiming God brought this to you? You claimed that no one in this case are who you think they are. And I think that's a reflection of you, your character, the lies you've told your audience, and the things you have to hide in your past. I'm curious if you're hired by the Hembricks or the Smiths. Okay, I've been here, and everybody in this chat, everybody that likely comes to your chat, has been here since day fucking one. You come moseying along 8 months after Kiely passed away. You missed most of the information. Most of the information. All of these things that people have brought to you that are actual facts, Facts. You've disregarded and just continue to just make a mockery of Kiely Rodni. And enough is enough. You literally have like 20 people that support your channel at this point. Everybody else watches you to mock you, to make fun of you, and to literally scream at you through their screen. It's not entertainment. You cannot be using entertainment for Kiely Rodni. Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings at all. Okay, but 8 months after Kiely passes away, you just show up in a scene. And it's kind of odd to me, honestly, that you showed up after everything we've been through with Megan, everything we've heard come out of Megan's mouth in real time. You showed up after Megan decided she don't want to talk about the Kiely Rodni case. After everything that Megan has said, now you want to come in and act like you cracked the case 3 weeks ago. Now you're claiming today again that you've cracked the case, that you got big nuggets coming out. I don't believe a damn thing that comes out of your mouth. You're so suspicious and so paranoid about everybody else. It's very telling about your character. And I'm tired of it. Like, you lie to people and you tell them that you used to sell real estate when the only thing you've ever done was be a notary. And that was 20 years ago. Like, you literally lie to people. You misguide people. You misinform people. And you act like you're the all be all. And you make fun of people that have literally been here since day one for Kiely Rodni. And I'm getting damn sick of the way you attack all of these content creators because you're the only one that's going to bring truth to Kiely. The only thing that you're bringing to Kiely is misinformation and fucking mockery at this point. And that's all I got to say on that. So what we're going to do after seeing her shit show of whatever the fuck you want to call that, is I'm going to address all this misinformation she keeps fucking putting out there. And I'm going to start, and I'm sorry, Megan, I know you and I just don't see eye to eye. I can't respect what you did to protect those kids and not Kiely Rodni. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the truth, I'm always going to take the truth side. And the truth is, Megan Cole did lose her brother. And I think it's terrible that you continue to attack her deceased brother and her children. And you have no proof, not 1 ounce of proof, that Megan Cole's kids were at the party. Could Megan have been at the party? Possible. Her kids? Not likely. But to continually attack her for her deceased brother, I mean, that's the lowest of the low that you can fucking go. So I'm going to school you tonight. Okay? Number 1. The one misinformation you said is, when you go to Google, the only place that you can find his obituary is on the Sierra Sun. No, sweetheart. If you type in, right here, Jeff McCarthy, obituary, San Diego, 1980 to 2012, you will see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right off the cuff that will show you her brother has passed away. Okay? Yeah, and the 6 fucking kids that she doesn't have. She has 2 fucking kids. The shit is getting out of control. Like the misinformation. And what I noticed she did to manipulate people was she used Sammy at first, at mocking her, putting the sunglasses on, read all the celebration of life shit, and then she immediately went after Megan Cole like she knows anything that was even going on for the first fucking 6 months. She has no fucking clue. A woman that has never even read the autopsy, that has skeletons of her own to hide, one of which I know is fact out there, because she doxed herself, y'all. Just take her name, go find the county, I'll just say Ross County, go look her name up, and you will see that she's been through the courts for neglect of a child, okay? That alone is bothersome. The fact that you're covering a deceased child's case, you've said so much shit about Lindsay being a terrible mother. Yet look at you, honey. Look at you. You say don't talk about your kids. It looks like your oldest kid don't want shit to do with you. That's what you don't want talked about, is the fact that your own child disowned you because you still to this day cannot get his pronouns down. It's appalling. So we're going to continue. Megan, out of respect for you, there's some things I can respect about you, and there's some things just when it comes to Kiely that I absolutely cannot. So I did the proper thing instead of showing his entire background report, because y'all know that is not my style of how I do shit here. I'm just going to pull up the screenshot that I took of his background report. Let me open this image in a new tab. Oh, let me pop it up here on screen. Here you go. Army for Jesus. Not really. See this? This is his background report, and this is all I'm going to show you. I pay almost $50 a month to run backgrounds, of which told on you. Okay? You see this where it says death information, died on December 31st, 2012. Let it the fuck alone. Enough is enough. It's one thing to go after Megan and all the things she said about Kiely Rodni's case, but to go after her and hold her dead brother over her head, like, what type of deranged psychopath must you be? But there's the proof right there. Her brother is deceased. I'm not going to show the proof that I've already done it. Megan literally has 2 fucking kids. And here you are trying to say that I'm somehow related to her ex-husband. Like, the crazy shit that you make up is getting real fucking old, honey. Like, the stuff that you've made up about the Rentalas, which I am, because I'm a cunt. I'm going to reach out to the Rentala family because I think they need to see everything that you're putting out about their child, because that's misinformation. I'm tired of this bullshit. This is not fair to Kiely. That this is what somebody is doing and calling it her opinion, entertainment. No, I shouldn't have to do this, but it's getting old. So another thing I want to point out, because you keep insisting that this Mario guy is Anna, which it's not, we're just going to go ahead and play an illuminated mind video, and then I'm going to show you the screenshots that I've took of this so you can go do the research based upon the actual images of people that are friends with these kids that went to the party. She wears wigs because her hairline's receding like her sanity. That's why she wears wigs. All right. So you see this person right here that you keep claiming is a Mario character dressed up in a costume? No, darling, it's not. His name is Tavo. And if you don't know, I highly recommend you go look at Evan Fight and Dylan Bogan and all of these kids, and you'll find this gentleman all over their social media. He's, look, it's all done right here for you. Look, there's his social media right there. And if you look at this person right here, you will see this hat that he's wearing right here is the same hat he's wearing in this picture here. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same hat he's wearing in this picture here. Yeah, the Mario shit is whack. And I'm getting real tired of the misinformation she's putting out there. Like, she is literally distracting people from the actual truth. She has steered the narrative so far off fucking course that anybody paying attention to her at this point is being so misinformed that they might not know these truths. And these are truths. These are people that have actually done their homework. And I want to shout Illuminated Mind out once more, because she has done numerous videos on all the key players around the party, around the press conferences that actually have something to do with Kiely Rodni's case. If anybody wants to hop up on panel, you guys are more than welcome to. I will drop my link down below. I'm tired of the misinformation. I'm tired of this lady lying. I'm tired of her making up so much shit on so many content creators when the bitch got skeletons of her own. Oh, Mark, what's going on? Yeah, the holidays are rough. My holidays are normally like the past couple. I've let Fee go to his other mom's, but this year he has decided he wants to spend Thanksgiving as well as. I will let you up as long as you don't yell, as long as you're respectful. I need you to know, for as much as I'm angry at you with how the Kiely Rodni case played out, I had to do the right thing. And the right thing is telling the truth.
And that's why I'm here. And I don't want to cause trouble.
I
I
know
don't
you.
want to do anything. And the only thing I wanted to be clarified is that my brother passed away, and I only have
I
two
know. I know.
children. And
I know. I
and
know.
the fact that she keeps saying, and the fact that now you're related to me in some way, shape, or form,
Girl, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's
I
crazy
like,
now.
Shannon and I don't agree on much at all,
No,
like
we
at
don't.
all.
We really don't, Megan. We really don't.
And I'll tell you this is that and I told her this last time, and I watched your video on my live and everything else. I give credit where credit is due. I got told what
Yeah.
you're doing right now, and I appreciate it highly. My
Mhm.
my family needs to be just left alone. I'm trying to move on, and this girl's crazy. Like I don't even know what to say anymore.
And Megan, like I've said on my previous lives, it's one thing when you inserted yourself into the Kiely
Correct,
Rodni case.
100%.
I'm still going to go back and listen to all the audio files just to see what else we can put together. It's no sweat off your back, cuz in my opinion, you just don't give a fuck anymore, and I understand why you're doing what you're doing, cuz you want to move on. You want your kids to move on. I get that. But also I'm pissed at you because you could have done the right thing for Kiely. But at the same time, when it comes down to the truth, and me knowing, because you know how I run my backgrounds, you know how the girls all do background behind the scenes stuff, like I can't sit here and have somebody that hates you as much as she does literally keep putting this misinformation with little nuggets of truth to it, and her calling this all her opinion, or that God is driving her, or has brought a reality to her. And it's like, no, literally, like, Megan's brother has passed away. Megan's brother has nothing to do with Kiely Rodni. Just because you chose to insert yourself where you thought you were protecting kids, which I don't even want to get into that because I might start yelling at you.
And
I
I
had
don't,
to do the.
and I'm not here to get into it with you.
I know.
I'm nervous being here. I tried to talk in chat. I'm blocked, so I just
You
decided to
just
come up.
know me, and everybody knows me as the type of person that when I see misinformation, or when I see something that I know hundreds, if not thousands of people that could correct in the fact that Megan has two children, Daisy and Braden, which I find no evidence that your kids were at the party.
Well,
I have questions about your whereabouts, but all I can do is speculate on that. Go ahead.
May I say something? Hey, Meg,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
are you?
Hi, Ara. How are you? We got Frankie
Something
up here.
I think people need to understand is that a long time ago, this is why this was very upsetting, because a long time ago, I remember going into one of Meg's chat in her channel when she was crying about her brother. Like, we have been here, we've seen a lot of things, and like I remember she was crying, and she was saying stuff about her brother. Like, we were there, we saw and we heard it. And then so when you see this person just saying things that are like that and so insensitive and not knowledgeable of like
Absolutely
what we have been through all together, I guess, learning together, that's why I feel like that is so disrespectful. I feel bad that we even had to talk about it again today. Who wants to be reminded of that?
Well, I just think that it's getting like I said, if you want to come after me, 100%. But leave my kids out of it. Like, leave my daughter out of it. Leave all my son out of it. I have two children. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and anything, it has nothing to do. If I've stepped away as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. We hear you, Megan. Go ahead.
She might have lost her signal.
She might have. I just know whenever it comes down to the type of person
I just want
that
peace.
I am,
I really do. I mean,
I'm
Shannon and I
always
have done our own thing. She does her thing, I do
well,
mine.
yes,
And
yes.
we, like I've said, and I'll say it to Shannon right now. She stays on her side of the internet, and I stay on mine. We don't really intervene with each other. We don't talk to each other. I don't talk anything bad about her. She doesn't talk anything bad about me. We get
I
along.
was honestly shocked to
That's
see
how
your
we get
name
along.
show up in my back chat, but I'm glad you came here because I had to do the honorable and the right thing by
Well, and that's what I said last
stating
time
what
when
I
we went
know
through
is
this
true.
again.
You know,
Hi,
and
Megs.
I don't
I'm
feel
late.
it
I
is
had no idea
it
you
is
guys were all up here.
right or ethical or Christ-like or godlike to
Well, and this is what I've been
go.
saying, and Ara can agree with me or disagree. I don't care. But the point is that I honestly think that she's leading people that this Christ thing that the Jesus Christ, the Bible thumping,
She's
everything.
manipulating people with it.
She is manipulating people. She's
Mhm.
blackmailing.
Mhm.
She's not, but like
Mhm.
she's she's manipulating the situation and putting Jesus in it to make it
Mhm.
seem like it's okay, and it's
Right.
not okay. And
It's not.
that's where and God is respect. Like I respect God. I'm a Christian. I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't claim to, but at the end of the day, I'm still a Christian. My brother was
Look,
a
I
Christian.
could
My
have
parents.
slapped the fuck out of you for what you did with that Bible, though. I mean, I don't go to church
I was
either,
mad.
but girl.
I was mad because because I'm so frustrated with, I mean, I've tried to walk away. I've tried to just walk away from it. And it's like every fucking time I turn around, there's something more being said. I mean, if it's not one of these people, it's one of these people, it's one of these people. And I can't ever seem to get away. And everybody says, well, stop talking. I've stopped talking and I still get in trouble for it. Then I talk and I get in trouble for it. It doesn't,
Look,
there's nothing that's going to suit
that's why
anybody's narrative.
I have advised you since what fucking November to stop putting your kids out there, to stop Look,
But it doesn't even matter though, because at this point, like
people are
the
gonna
kids,
still find shit to. I get it.
yeah,
And
like
look,
at this
I'm
point,
not
it
gonna
doesn't
lie.
matter because my daughter is
I
21 and my son's 20. They're going to
Mhm.
do their things anyway. And then they still get brought into it. They still like, Daisy, just because my daughter's friends with Sam and anything my daughter does with Sam, I swear to God, they're like being watched by somebody. Like if it's not on the internet, it's like, they're standing next to me. It's weird, like, I don't know
Mhm.
how some people find out information.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Sammy should be watched because I still think she's prime suspect number one. I'm always stand by that, and you know that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the thing that I have to say about people like Sammy Smith is the type of personality that she has. She can be multiple people for multiple different people. So the Sammy that you and your daughter see is not the same Sammy that her party friends see and that her college friends see or that Kiely got to experience.
I agree with that, but
But
that's many kids. That's many kids.
I think that Sammy holds the truth and the key to a lot of this. I really do.
Okay, but my question to everybody is that let's just say, for the shits and giggles, because I'm here right now and I don't know why, maybe because I just got stoned and decided this is a good idea, but I'm sure it's not. In some way, shape, or form, I probably just broke the internet, but by showing up here. But even if I could have that conversation with Sam, which obviously
Honey, she's never going to tell you the truth. I think she purposely lied to you, just like she lied to parents, just like she lied to law enforcement.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that 100%. I would agree with that 100%. Now, with that being
I think Sammy
said,
told you everything she wanted you to put on the internet. As long as you're the
no,
distraction away from her, she don't care.
no. Sam hates it. Sam, okay. You guys don't even there's so much of this that you guys don't know, and that's why it's so frustrating, because that's not it at all. And she probably wouldn't have told me. You're probably right, but there's other individuals in her life that she would have told the truth to, because my daughter is one of them. My daughter is one that doesn't stand for bullshit from anybody. Sam and her have the weirdest relationship I've ever seen in my life at times. But anyway, I'm not saying that she would have come clean to my daughter if anything did happen, but by her not saying anything to my daughter and they not talking about it and it not being a big topic of conversation, like at all. They don't talk about it. They don't even talk. No one talks about it. No one does. And so my daughter absolutely hates the whole simple fact that this is all happening. And so does Sam. They want me off. They want me not to. They're like, when is she going to get off here? The only
I mean,
reason I'm not getting off
honestly,
here is
Sam probably don't want you out here because you might slip and tell something on her. You know what I mean? Because she don't. She. I don't think
okay.
she's.
I'm here. I'm here right now. Let's just break it down. What do you guys want to know that you think that I know?
I don't know what you know, honestly.
I mean, that's what what this whole conversation.
Okay. So I want you to clarify.
Please, go
I'm
for
sorry
it. Let's
about
go.
my dog. I want you to clarify the statement
Wait,
that you.
wait, because I want to be respectful right now. I have to get in my car and drive down the street like about a half an hour, and I will have perfect service. But if I leave right now where I'm at right now, my service will drop, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm leaving because of this conversation. So can I get off of here, drive down the street to where I have better service, and then we can have this.
I'll finish clarifying the misinformation that's out there, and you hop up, and if you want to answer any questions, we would love for you to clarify things.
I can absolutely do that. Let me give it's 6:57 on my or 6:47. I'll be on. I'll come back. Drop the link, so I can come back. I might not lose service.
If y'all, now is the time. If you have questions for Megan Cole, you have a half an hour to get your questions ready.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that because I know I'm not doing that to give them a time limit. I'm just saying that I'm tired of this. I'm tired of everybody saying because what I said back then, how I said it, whatever I did, I tried to clarify it, but the only way to clarify it is just to do it head on, and I've learned that the hard way. And I don't want it to be a bash. I don't want it to be a big thing. This is just because I'm tired of, as much as you guys are all tired of the misinformation, I'm tired of the misinformation because every time I turn around, I'm defending it. So literally going to drive down the street. I could stay up here, but if I lose service and fall off, then I'll come back as soon as I can. So go ahead and ask the question.
All right, girl. I'll see you in about a half an hour then.
All right. Sorry. I don't know how to get out of here.
I'll kick you out.
Sorry, came in mid-conversation. I was late. I apologize. But I did.
What up, Craney?
I did want Meg's. I didn't even know she was on panel. I swear. But just to enlighten everybody, just to kind of make everyone giggle, my name. I put a special name on there.
Crane Cole, dude.
Just because of what I knew you're discussing. So.
That's funny.
Gotta laugh sometimes. Anyway.
A little bit. So Megan has said that in a half an hour she'll come back up on panel. If you guys have any questions, now would be the time to ask her. You know? I would love for her to clarify things. Absolutely. 100%.
I personally don't think she's going to clarify nothing, but that's just
either.
That's just my opinion.
We can try.
Yeah.
This has turned into a quite an interesting live mission.
For real, right? So there are no wigs. There are no wigs. No, there's no wigs. There's no disguises. There's none of that. Like, if she would literally watch these press conferences in real time, like real time, and like I'm also noticing like the ones that she's looking at are really low quality. That might be why she's seeing shit. I don't know.
How about just doing a little bit of research? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not even that. It's like this information that you have right here is publicly put. These people are easily to be identified.
Like literally, she is going down these fucking rabbit holes. I'm sorry, my heat's kicking on. It's cold as hell here. Like she's going down these rabbit holes of people like literally it's stalking, y'all. Like stalking all of these people's social medias that have nothing to do with nothing. Nothing. Doesn't it look like this person? No, lady, if you would actually look at the picture of Tavo, look at this picture right here on the right-hand side. You see this picture right here? Look at the face of this person right here. Tavo is only about 5'2". He's short as fuck. I remember when she used to argue with me in Discord about, oh no, it's Anna because it's a short person. Tavo is short. He is a little Hispanic boy. He's short. Look at him compared to these people here. Look how short he is. It's sickening. It's sickening that like she sees things and then she blames God for it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna move on to the next one though. I'm gonna mute this so that it doesn't play. Okay. And then we're gonna move on to Ozzy and Sam, which are the gentlemen she and if you look at all his social media, you will see Tavo and the same group of guys that are all at the press conferences. It's kind of, I don't know, obvious is the word I want to use. Obvious. Okay, here you go. Here's the other kid that was at the press conference. And if you look at this picture of Tavo here, and I think this is Ross. Oh, look, it's Caleb, the kid in the hat. You probably think that's a wig too. He has a hat. He has a safari hat on that has a cord, you know, one of them little pull cords. It's sickening that like her brain has her thought process so fucking warped that she actually is like thinking these people are somebody's that they're not. Here you go again, Tavo again. Like you can clearly see he's wearing the same exact hat that she claims is a Mario hat. It's sickening. It's sickening, y'all. Okay, and then we're going to move on to, okay, so here's Ozzy, the kid she claims is one of them is wearing a wig. If you see here, here's Caleb, Tavo, and Ozzy together. All three of them in one picture. Like if you literally just do a little bit of homework, you'll see that all of these boys know each other. It's not really hard. Yeah, Army, are you paying attention? We're doing your homework for you since you clearly don't know how to use the internet. Okay? And I agree. These two were the hardest to try to name because the whole of Tahoe is filled with skater boys with long hair and baseball caps, plus the sunglasses, and far away doesn't help. Okay? But Illuminated Mind does the work for you. Well, let me show you. Here is the one that you're claiming, Sam. I think he's the one that's making the face. See, here's his mouth open a little bit here. Here's all these pictures of Sam for you, honey. Right here. All done for you. Illuminated Mind, thank you. Okay? Sam is one of the sheepdog boys that you call them that is not wearing a wig. It's his natural hair. Look, and if you look under hair, his hair is dark. If you look under here, his hair is dark. If you look under here, his hair is dark. Oh, look under here, his hair is dark. I don't know what the hell you're seeing, but you need to get your eyeballs checked.
Can I just say he's got some nice hair?
He does.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay,
does.
so this is Sam. So Sam and Ozzy, I don't know if they're friends or brothers or what they are. I mean, Army can go research that for herself because it really doesn't matter if they're friends or brothers or whatever at this point. It really doesn't.
Can I interject a thought here before
Get it, girl.
I forget?
Get it, girl.
I wouldn't care if Megan had other kids. Like, what does that have to do with anything anyway?
It doesn't.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
matter?
It's a distraction away from what we should be focused on.
Right.
Like
it's just drama. Yeah.
The fact that we have all been here since day one and we've seen Nate Hembrick at the press conferences, that we've read the text from Kate that say Kiely was dating him briefly. And then we also have the visible proof of Sammy also in bed with him. Like, it's no wonder why she thinks what she does, because she's 8 months late to the fucking game here.
Right. It's a lot of catching up.
Yeah, it's no wonder she's confused. Well, here, let's catch her up.
She just likes the attention.
And here you go again. You have Tavo here with Sam, Ozzy, all of them. They're all here. There's Tavo there. There's Ozzy there. Like it's appalling that like she disregards all of the work everybody has already done for her, and then turns around and is like, oh, but this is my opinion. But your opinion doesn't matter because it's irrelevant. Especially when people have brought receipt after receipt after receipt. And then if you go into her chat and try to clarify things, she'll just block you. She blocks
Yep.
you, straight up blocks you, or delete your comments.
I've even
Eventually, you're going to run out of people to talk to.
I've
Like
even offered to
you,
send her receipts
yeah,
of proof
she don't
regarding
want them.
this and her accusing creators of being crisis actors. I mean, I'm like, I have the proof. You want me to show you who these people really are?
Mm-hmm.
Blocked.
And like the
Crisis
fact that
actor.
she claims that like I'm related to like Megan Cole's ex-husband, and that my son that I was in labor for 28 hours for, that was then cut the fuck up out of me, is somehow adopted from Megan, or implied that I smuggle kids. Bitch, you got me fucked up with somebody else.
That's fucking
Great. What?
what the
Yes,
So
crazy as hell shit, dude.
do you know if she's like involved in that QAnon stuff or something? I mean, because they talk about the crisis actors a lot. It's something I hadn't really thought about, but I just wonder.
Like literally the last time that I was ever in the Tahoe area, I think I was like 6 or fucking 7 years old, y'all. And then like poor Ara, like she's claiming Ara's this whole other person that's from Oregon and shit, and then the picture isn't even of who she's claiming it is. Like all of these day ones for Kiely, like she's literally slandering people. She's lucky she ain't got a lawsuit already. I bet you a couple are coming though.
So I started my channel right around Kylie's birthday. So she'd been missing for almost 4 weeks, but she was found like a week earlier. I thought I was coming in late to the game, man.
And that's the thing, is like, even coming in, like I remember like some of the people that, because I didn't create my Discord. I think Daisy, when did we create the Discord? Because it was originally me, Daisy, Lala, and Michelle Sutton that kind of I created the Discord, but I kind of started just gathering people as a collective for people that actually wanted to go after proper information, that wanted to do the research, that actually cared enough about Kiely to do the work, you know? Yeah, and Sunflower is a troll from Truckee, and her name means something. I was like, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, I think so. That's what it was. It was October, because I remember when I first came about was me going into lives. That's how I met Mark. That's how I met so many great content creators. And unfortunately, some of them did give up on Kiely, but I still give them credit where credit is due, because some people brought shit to the forefront, and I was so eager to go to their live chats to get up on their panels. Michelle Sutton was one of them. I used to get on panel with allegedly with Brittany J. I used to chat with Scott. There are so many people that I have felt blessed to get to know and to talk about Kiely, and then to also create my own Discord, create my own channel. But what I'm not going to do is have somebody that's 8 months in like way into all this shit and sit here and slander on so many content creators while she claims everything she's saying is the truth. She has all the answers. She cracked the case. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
And I want to clarify too that it's fine for anybody to come in at any point and not know what's going on.
Oh, you're roboting. Is she roboting to y'all?
That one.
Yeah.
Am I
Yes.
roboting?
Okay. Yeah, you're roboting, honey.
Well,
I think it's your AirPods.
I can get my. No, I don't have them in. I can go grab them. I'll mute and grab them.
And like that is the reason why Daisy, Lala, and myself created the Discord, is so that we could gather as much information as we could, just in case it pooed from the internet. And guess what it started doing? I wanted to have a place where everything could be documented. That way, anybody that wanted to join Discord could come on in and check out all the information and help us put things together. Who is the guy on panel? That's eCurb. eCurb comes into chat quite a bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Annie.
Oh, okay. How's it going?
And yeah, Megapite. And it's not just that. She holds up pictures claiming it's the same person when they look nothing alike. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, the guy on panel is E-Curb. He comes into chat. I know y'all see him.
Yep, Bruce.
So here you go again. Here is the other dude. There's Sam and there's also Ozzy. They both have that blonde, fluffy hair. And if you look at his hair underneath, it's darker. Like blonde-haired people, their roots are a little bit darker than the rest of their hair. I don't know how she sees people in disguises or what type of scam or like she reminds me of Jeff. Like I don't know what type of shit she's trying to run, but it ain't setting well with a lot of people at this point. Kenny says, I'm very jealous of their hair. Are these people suspicious? Yeah, but the thing of it is if you're going to look into people, make sure you're looking into the right people so that you can actually make the proper connections. The fact that she refuses to talk about the Hembricks, and then whenever I heard her today say that the Nate that Kiely was dating was somebody like her fucking, like, Misty's age, I was like, no, bitch, please stop. Just please fucking stop. Kiely was not dating no 42-year-old man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just making shit up as she goes along. And then the shit she does, oh, y'all, I got a nugget for you, but I can't show you till tomorrow, to clickbait people into watching her bullshit. By the way, everybody, she's live right now. If y'all want to hop over there and watch that, that's up to you. I don't got time for that. It's nonsense. And here's Ozzy yet again. I mean, look at this picture of him. This is at the press conference. Look at this fucking hair. It's the same fucking person. Like, how many pictures do you need of him to understand, like, this is him? This is who it is. I'm related to Megs by way of Lala, who birthed Shan, who then gave up and went to ANZ, and then Yada. MJ. That's great. Daisy said, no, thank you. Daisy May, you're more than welcome to hop up on panel if you want to, honey. Because Daisy May, even though we are past crossed and then they separated and here we are again, at the end of the day, like, Daisy has, if it wasn't for Daisy bringing so many screenshots of Sammy's Snapchat and what Sammy was doing, we wouldn't have a lot of that stuff. And we literally have Nerdbird Mafia and Sleuthy Goosey to thank for all of this information. That's another person I forgot to mention in the very beginning of my spiel. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for Sleuthy Goosey, we wouldn't have the timeline that we do. She reached out to these kids, and these kids actually spoke to her. These teens, these young adults spoke. Yeah, she is an OG. Yep. And if anybody isn't aware of who Sleuthy Goosey is, I mean, go on Twitter X and you'll see what she's doing with the Brian Kohberger case. Mad props to her. I have nothing but respect for Sleuthy and what she does for all of these cases that she engages in. Daisy, I found a post by Nerdy that he was talking about SF, and it's something that I want to go over. I think I'm going to go over all that stuff. I know I miss Sleuthy too, but I want to start going over all of the folders of the stuff that I can't even say that we have all collectively compiled together from the early days of August into September. I think it's super important that we stay focused on that information. Don't let people distract you with all these extra people that have nothing to do with Kiely. Nothing, literally nothing. Yeah, and the fact that people are going for the bum is uncalled for. The bum has done nothing but try to fight for justice for Kiely. Yes, I do know who his name is. Yes, I have an idea of where he's from. I can't confirm other than when he makes videos that he's okay. Because I don't know him all like that. But what I can say is I do know what his old username is. No, I'm not going to give that out. No, I'm not going to say what his real name is, because he, of all people, need to be protected. He had nothing to do with Kiely going missing. Nothing. And for anybody to insinuate that, shame on you. Yeah, we do our research, Sunflower. Like, and that's the thing. Is Army for Judas can hate on all of us, but that's the thing, is she only hates on people that actually do their homework. The people that support her, she has them lured in with this whole godly Jesus act. The gig is up. Most people that are Christians are appalled by your behavior. Appalled. Any Christians want to speak up?
I'm appalled by her behavior, that's for sure. I can't believe she uses God's name in order to justify her insanity.
And that's the thing, is like, she's literally taking the Lord's name in vain. It is a scam and a fraud. I like the bum too. And that's the thing, is like, I don't know the bum on a personal level. I know him enough that I know he is homeless, and he's been homeless for many, many years. I know there's a lot of people in the private Discord that crackhead ass Misty knows nothing about, that did our homework, that know who he is, and can confirm that he has been homeless for many, many years.
What did she try to say, that he was a fake bum?
Yeah, she's claiming that, like, he's not homeless and that he has ties to Truckee and, like, all this fucking crazy ass shit. Dude, she's gonna drop so much stuff tonight, it'll blow your fucking mind, she says.
And he does have ties to Truckee. He's very out front about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he knows that Truckee is corrupt as fuck. That's why he's here and doing what he's doing for Kiely Rodni.
Yeah.
It's appalling, her behavior. It's appalling how many people she has attacked. Like, dude, I literally today, when I downloaded her video, listened to her attack her own fucking audience. Like, who the fuck does that?
Well, I attacked my audience the other day, but I was kidding.
I mean, you joke around though.
Right, that they're all a bunch of trolls.
Like, and the thing of it is no matter how much I've attacked Megan or gone for Megan to get the truth, I still have this thing called dignity and respect for she's a human too. You know what I mean? Like, did Megan kill Kiely? Fuck no. This is why, like, I can't sit here, other than what Megan has said around the Kiely Rodni case. I can't chastise her. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't do anything to Kiely. But yes, I despise her for how she defended the kids. Yes. And Megan knows that. Like, Megan knows where I stand, how I feel. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I have to clarify truths that we all know. We all know that Megan only has 2 kids. And I think that Judas makes all this shit up just so people keep watching her. It's sickening. I don't know how people continue to watch her. I had to stop talking to her, watching her, supporting her, showing her content about, what was it, like 5-6 months ago, y'all? Because I can't stand by somebody that takes like one little nugget of truth and then encapsulates it in like 10 fucking misinformations. Like, I just can't do it. Look, I have a feeling if Ryan pays any attention to her, he's going to realize that she is one fucking loopy bitch. Like, she is batshit crazy. Bridge, she begs. Look, okay, so she pretends like she's poor as fuck. I think that's why she put that brick wall up, because if you look at her Facebook pictures and if you look at any of my old lives to where she don't have that brick wall up, you'll see in the background she got money. Remember when she first came into the scene? Remember her bragging about her little fucking AirPod case and how it was fucking, what the hell brand did she say it was?
Coach
bragging
AirPod
about
case.
How much money she has and shit. What's that?
Coach. It was Coach AirPod case.
Yeah, thank you. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something that cost money. You know what I mean? Bragging about all this money that she has, and I just can't. She like a mongoloid version of fucking a beat ass Punky Brewster.
Yeah, that's about right.
And I swear, with every lie she tells, her hair recedes even more. That's why she keeps wearing wigs. Fuck that lady. Yeah, she did say she was a baller, baby. She is a joke. She's a whole ass joke. And that's the thing is, like, she has all these people donating ink, and literally all she has to do is use her fucking laptop to share a screen. Like, she gimmicks people into donating to her to pay for her fucking ink. It's sickening. It's appalling. Ask about Dennis. Who's Dennis? I don't know who Dennis is. Someone does need to tell her about Google, because there are so many other search engines. There's so many sources of research. I don't see her doing her actual research. I think she finds one person's social media. She fixates on the fact that they might resemble what she's looking at. And then she goes stalking all of their friends. Like, this poor Cooper Cole that she insists is related to Megan as well. Like, I feel bad for the dude. I wish someone would reach out to him and be like, look, this lady is slandering you. Like, she's literally showing pictures of infants. In one picture, the infant's in it, and then she goes and tries to, like, fucking read it out. Like, she didn't just show and dox a fucking a minor. That's sickening if people donated and got her a laptop. Because you know she's not going to fucking screen share. She's never going to show her fucking actual homework. She's going to continue to fucking fumble papers and not, like, literally all she does is talk in fucking circles and show you pictures of people that aren't who they are, or pictures of people that have nothing to do with this case. And, like, the fact that she doesn't talk about Sammy, she doesn't talk about any of these kids at the press conferences. She doesn't discuss Nate Hembrick, which, I'm sorry, you could see Nate at all these press conferences, covering his mouth, doing weird shit. It makes me wonder, if she's into real estate, what kind of ties you got to Truckee, Miss Lady? Like, and that's the thing is, like, if she's turning this shit into the FBI, how fucking embarrassing. Well, yeah, all right, it's all fucking clickbaity shit. You know what I mean? She got new nugget, but she ain't gonna tell you till tomorrow. And then, like, if you read the headlines of her videos, it's concerning. It's really concerning. Really, really concerning. Let's see if there's any more pictures. Yeah, and then, like, if you look at Tavo is friends with Rory. If you look at all of Rory's friends, it's all the people that were at the press conferences, at the celebration of life. Like, she's not talking about any of these people that are actually linked to one another, or deep diving any of these young adults or teens' parents and seeing the ties that they have to the Truckee community. It's odd to me that she's actually not doing any real homework. It's just random doxing of random people that she's going to wind up getting sued for. Now there's a Nathan Cole. Oh my God, dude. She's never going to stop until she gets sued. And I hope she does. Honestly, at this point, I hope she does. I hope she gets sued. Nate Cole. Lala. Look, Lala's been a day one as well. Like, and her and I just laugh. Like, I'm not gonna lie, her and I texted and just sit there and fucking cap on fucking Army, because, like, the shit she comes up with, the shit she makes up, these random names, like, and now how she's trying to tie everybody to Megan, because she sees that her audience is fixated on what Megan said in the beginning. So she uses Megan as a crutch to keep people drawn in. making up all these names, all these connections. Shit, I'm related to fucking Megan's ex-husband somehow. I don't have no Coles in my fucking family. Nowhere. Not 8 cousins or nothing. Nobody. I think she was trying to imply that I was related to Burks. No, my last name's Burkholder. The whole name. It's German. This lady, a whole ass crackhead. So being that she's live now. Daisy May, like that's the thing with A4J is like eventually people are going to start doing their homework and realizing like she's literally just pulling at straws. It's like a wet noodle she's throwing at walls, seeing what sticks. And it's so sad that one of our biggest supporters in the very beginning, Caleb, is sucked up in her bullshit all because she uses the power of Christ to compel her. It's sickening. Anybody on panel have anything to add? Anything you want to talk about?
Oh, I'm just still giggling about whole ass crackhead.
Like, and what makes her shake so much?
I don't know. It's crazy too.
Like, and this is just my opinion. I don't know if she's an alcoholic and it's because she ain't got her drink for the day, or it's her medication, or the fact that she's just crazy and it makes her shake, or it's God shaking her. I don't know. I'm not sure what makes her shake, but I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Could be all of the above.
Well, Caleb can stay with her because after Caleb did what he did in Discord with Army, fuck both of them. I don't want Caleb back. I don't care if Caleb comes to his senses. He can stay gone. I don't want people around my people that sleuth, as they call it. I call it prying into people's lives that you don't need to be. Like, literally, them two together, how they would sit and act like Army for Judas acts like she only did it to a couple few people. No, she literally went down a list of people. I have all the DMs of all the people that she put into Google and thought that they were somebody that they weren't. It's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. It is. It's
Look,
crazy. So yeah. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Oh, I was surprised when I came up onto panel that Megan was there. I wasn't trying to infringe on her space. You know how when you hit the button to get on the panel, it's like you lose connection for a second. So I had no idea that she had gotten on. So I
was surprised to see her show up, honestly. But I have to do what's right. And despite the fact that we're all angry with Megan on how she did Kiely Rodni, like, I have to do the right thing when I know what the truth is.
Yeah. Leaving her family out of it is
hold on. Let me load it on my phone. Where's my phone?
Essential.
Hold on, CB. Let me give you a wrench, honey. I just have to load it on my phone. So, Craney, what are your thoughts, girl?
I'm sorry. I was feeding my mini dinosaurs. I didn't want the crickets to interrupt the conversation again. So, yeah, I agree with everything you guys are saying. Yes. It's just sad. And it really bothers me that she uses God and Jesus the way she's been using it.
If y'all think that she is a mockery to Jesus as much as she is to Kiely, put a 1 in chat. I want to know everybody's opinion. I don't care if you put a 2 in chat. If you think that she is on point, you could put a 2 in chat. But if you think that she is a mockery of religion and Kiely Rodni, put a 1 in chat. I'd like to know what people actually. Oh, damn! Everybody blowing that shit up. Everybody's slamming that one. Sunflower says, "Send the crickets to help Judas." Go ahead. You can keep talking, girl. Let your crickets cricket. I don't care. Look at them rub their
No,
legs
you're
together.
fine. I've encouraged her to look me up.
Look, and the thing of it is I put, like, you can ask everybody in the public Discord. I have literally given everybody my background check to see. I ain't never been arrested a day in my life. I ain't never seen a jail cell. I've never had to go to a courthouse unless it was to go against somebody in court. Like, I just want this bitch to make one more thing up about me, and I'm gonna sue her.
What did she say something in regards to you being in jail or
Dude,
what?
she's always talking shit. Oh no, tonight she got hella nuggets, and she and it cracks me up how she got like this hard on for me. Like, she don't want to talk about me, but she always got to bring my name up. In every single live that I've downloaded, she says my name at least 5 times. Bitch, what's your problem with me? Is it because you're afraid I'm gonna do this? Well, you know what? You should have minded your own business.
And
fuck
mocking
the
you
imprint too. She's just as bad as them.
Hey, Army, there is one thing I do want to address. Your folder,
is
she had
insane,
said,
right?
well, she said that she was kicked out, but she left a lot out about the fact that she was given multiple chances and helped multiple times. But whatever, we're part of the cover up. So she was saying that she can't get into her folder. You can have all your shit. You can
Nobody
have it,
wants
honey.
it. It's all misinformation. All of it.
We can set it up for someone to email it to you, babe. You can
Yep,
have it all.
You
It's
can
still
have
there.
it all. Nobody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has laughed at it. Trust me.
And we did not. Yeah.
Good. And while we're on the topic of this dumb bitch, her and the imprint keep insisting that I'm like this Satan worshiper and that I'm a fucking pagan and shit. Y'all wait till you see Army for Jesus's house, okay? Hold up. I'm not gonna show her address. I'm not gonna dox her. But I just want y'all to see this big giant ass fucking pentagram on the side of her fucking house. Hold up. Think I'm playing. I'm fucking done with this bitch.
Oh.
Fuck her though, dude. I don't even care. Fuck her.
She has a picture of her house.
Fuck yeah, she does, dude.
What the fuck?
Look, her background report told on her, and then somebody went and I didn't do it. Somebody went to Google and went to the Google Maps, put her address in, and was like, "Yo, you got to see this. She got a pentagram on the side of her house, talking about your earrings and shit." And I was like, "Bro, let me see it." And you know how I am. I don't just take somebody's word for it. I actually go and do my own work myself just to compare notes. And dude, when I put this in fucking Google Maps and I saw the side of her trailer and it had this fucking pentagram on the side of it, I was like, how dare you, lady? Miss Ma'am.
I was going to say, are you gonna show us said
sure
pentagram?
The fuck did. Look, I'm gonna show it small. That way nobody's weird and goes and fucking doxes her or does any of that. Like, I don't want y'all doxing her, putting that type of shit out there.
No, a lot of people have those things on their houses.
Dude, that's made out of sticks. What are you talking about? That's wood. That's handmade. That ain't something she went and bought at the store. Somebody made that and hung that shit on the side of her house. But what I'm saying is these people are sitting here saying that I'm a Satan worshiper because I had bone earrings in the shape of a star, and this bitch literally got the same exact fucking thing nailed to the side of her fucking house.
Kind of funny.
It's a pagan Christmas tree star. Well, ain't they the ones talking about pagans are bad? Well, look, lady, you got a pagan star on the side of your fucking house. Get the fuck out of here. Can't stand her. Ooh. What I just do? What just happened? Everybody just wants to laugh at her. And like, she doesn't realize like most of her views are because people, like, you would not believe how many people make fun of her or how many people message me or DM me or email me and have something to say, base their opinion on what they think of her. And it's not good. Like, I've had 3 psychologists reach out to me and say she needs a mandatory 72-hour hold and she needs evaluated. Psychologists are saying this watching you.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her viewers that like she really uses Jesus and God to like grab them, manipulate them. It's appalling. I ain't never in my life met a Christian like her.
Me neither.
That's
She
for
keeps
sure.
mentioning that we're gonna drop some information or get her evicted, or we're gonna put out false
Look,
information. Is there
she looks
something
like
that
she
she's
did it
hiding
to
that's out
herself.
there that's public
Yeah,
knowledge that she's concerned about?
that fucking HHS shit. The what is it? What am I reading here? Parental neglect, failure to attend parenting classes. That shit, maybe.
Maybe one of them.
And I know that background reports are sometimes got a little bit of wrong information in it. That's why we ain't going to talk about her past history of theft. But that's on her background report. However, if you just go, I mean, she's doxed herself. She's put her own first and last name out there. If you go run her name, these 5, like, somebody else did it. They ran her name and were like, oh my God, like, she literally does have parental neglect charges. And then if you look up, I'm trying to do this without putting her information out there. If you actually go look up the HHS information, for anybody that doesn't know what HHS is, I will just kind of explain it to you like this. Okay. So she's on the HHS, and I don't know if this is 100% fact, but this is just what comes back when you search her name, her address, her county, all of this. It comes back as this. So I put in Google because that's what she prefers. I normally use DuckDuckGo because it gives more accurate information and it doesn't censor shit.
Nope.
I put in Google, what is a HHS government watch list? And it says a government watch list search identifies people who are known or suspected to be a terrorist, have engaged in or related activities such as cyber crimes, drug or human trafficking, and more. Can't say what it's for. I think it has something to do with that neglect or something.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why like she was on this list and why like if you look up what all the exclusions are, if you look up what a Z1 exclusion is, it makes a whole lot of sense. But the thing of it is most people that are put on like the Homeland Security or Department of Justice or Health and Human Services, that's what HHS stands for, is people that can't get government help or any type of government anythings. I don't know if it has something to do with her real estate or her notary or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. Y'all can go look that. I don't care that much. So I looked up what the hell. Here we go.
Healthcare fraud, abuse, or child support obligations.
Something like that, yeah. So I looked up what an HHS Z1 offense is, and it says it maintains a list of fugitives wanted for healthcare fraud, abuse, or child support obligations. So if you compare this to the child neglect charges, I'm gonna assume that that's what it has something to do with, not paying child support or something. I don't know. I thought she had all her kids. That's for her to clarify to all her people that whatever. Oh, Megs wants a link. Okay, I don't even know if I have questions now. Do y'all have questions for her? Oh, I have one question for her, and I think that's all I really
do have
care.
questions for Megs, but
Okay,
I think
all right.
it takes away from really what the point is for this conversation. Just that the fact that she's putting people out there that are innocent, have nothing to do with anything, and claiming that they're children. Now, maybe perhaps her husband has children from another marriage. Maybe that's a question she can ask and answer if she feels comfortable.
But that's the thing, honey, is I have ran both Megan and her ex-husband, and between the two of them, they have 2 children.
I know.
It's just
I know that. I'm just so she could even clarify even more. Just because that someone has a last name Cole.
Do you know how many Coles live in California?
There's a bunch of Coles by me. There's
Yeah.
poles everywhere.
Mhm.
So that's why
There's
my
poles that live by me. I ain't really. All right, Megs, you're back up.
For
honey.
real.
I got you. There you go, Megs.
Meg,
Megan?
did you see my screen name?
Megan. She's up here twice. Hold up. All right. Megan, you there?
Maybe she's having problems with her mic, with her
It
sound,
might be. I'm going to
with
kick
the
the
signal.
first one out and see if that doesn't fix it.
Well, I'm gonna jump off and stick with the chat. So thanks for
All right, honey.
having me
Thank you
up,
for being up here.
Bye, Jess.
and
I'll see
I
you
will
in your
see
life
you
tomorrow, honey.
guys. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll have less mishaps tomorrow. Today and yesterday cracked me up.
Poor you.
I just think it's hilarious, you know, like
My
you just got
suggestion to you is to try to do your live with only, it seems like when you have one AirPod in, your audio is perfect. As soon as you enable that second one is when your audio starts wonking the fuck out.
that's what it
Yes.
was. Yeah, that was all
Yes.
kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, your
Okay.
audio was beautiful today, and then everybody in chat even noticed, like, as soon as you put that second one on is when your audio just went to shit, honey.
Did I put the second one on today?
Yes, you did. As soon as you put it
Okay.
on, it started doing
Yeah,
it. So
I
yeah, I
usually
would
don't.
recommend one.
Yeah, I usually just go with the one. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that hot tip. All right.
Love you, girl.
And
Have a blessed night. We'll talk to you
I
tomorrow.
love you. All right.
Love you,
Talk to
girl.
you soon, everybody.
All right. Good
Sending you
night.
light and love. Bye.
Megs, are you there? Megan! What is she doing? All right, Megan, I'm going to kick you out and I'm going to drop the link one more time in chat. If this don't work out, then I think I'm good for tonight.
Maybe her service is not
It could
not.
be. It could be. All right, Megan, we're going to try one more time. I'm going to kick you from studio.
Come back.
And then I'm going to drop the link in chat. Y'all, please try to be at least respectful. You have to understand that she is a human too.
Mm.
But I mean, there's a lot of inquiring minds that want to know. My only question, yes, Megan, if you can hear, even if you can type in chat, is what did you mean by, I don't know if I could quote it perfectly. When you made the statement, I know that the kids did it to Kiely, that you knew what happened to Kiely. I would just like for you to clarify that statement. Because it's one statement I just cannot get out of my head. I know that they did it to Kylie.
Or
she says she's blocked.
Or that
she can't be blocked if she's getting up on panel. Hold on. Let me go to my YouTube. Let me unblock her. Hold on. Where is it? Settings. What is it? Community. All right, let me control F her and see, because I know there's a lot of blocked people. Hold on. Let me load them all. I got like 190 blocked people. Control F. All right, Megan, I'm unblocking you now, honey. All right, there you go. You're unblocked. You should be good now. I'll drop the link one more time if you verbally want to answer. If you don't want to verbally answer, that's fine too, because I know people are going to clip you. You there now, girl?
I'm here.
All right. So my one and serious only question for you is the statement that you
Wait, let
made.
me mute. Let me. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
My question to you is,
because I had YouTube going on in the background, so I had to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I was doing. So go ahead.
You had made the statement that you knew what the kids did to Kylie. You knew what happened to Kylie. Would you like to clarify that? I would just like to know what you meant by you know what happened to Kylie.
Oh,
like is it a big community secret?
I guess,
like
what's going on? We're gonna have. Okay, I did get stoned, so you got to give me a minute here.
Okay,
Um,
I'll do that with you too. Fuck it.
when I said that, I meant that I know what happened. That I know what I know that the kids have. This is even more confusing. I don't know what I don't think the kids did anything to Kiely. So when I say that I know what the kids did to Kiely, I probably was referring to the fact that I don't even know what I would have been referring. I'm trying. Can I have it in a longer version somewhere?
So you and I were having a conversation,
Okay.
and I had asked you about all of the interviews that you had had with the kids. And after I
Okay.
had asked you that, you had made the statement that you know the kids did it to Kiely and that you knew what happened to Kiely. And I
I said
think
it
that
just
is
like that.
and that is why it was clipped.
Uh,
I'm trying to give you a chance to
No,
clarify it.
I'm trying to remember. I'm what day? Like, 'cause I can go back to these days, because it's been every single day. So I'm trying to remember when I would have said that, and the reason I've said it because what I would have been referring to back then is I know what the kid say what I said again. And I know
You
this sounds
made
stupid, but I'm trying to remember it. This is how long ago it's been, guys. So
you
when I say
said You
go
said,
ahead.
I know that they did it to Kiely. I know what happened
Oh,
to
no, no, no,
Kiely.
no, no. No, is this what was clipped when I was answering a question in
Yeah.
the chat?
No, this is when you took me on that big ass car ride. It was like 7 hours long,
Play
that
it.
car ride in
Let's play
traffic.
it. Play it so I can
Huh?
hear it.
I
Play it.
really don't want to play it, Megan.
Go for it.
I really don't want to. That's the whole thing. That's why I don't go. In my opinion, a lot of the stuff that you put out there is so much word salad that it makes my head hurt trying to figure out what you even said. I don't even think you understand what the fuck you were saying.
No, I'm sure because this is what Ara clipped from that conversation, and I found out that was
You
the
want me to be
confession part of
honest
it.
with you? You want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think a lot of the things that you say and do are for attention. Please don't
No.
take that the wrong way. I feel like you got a
I
taste
can say
of the
I'll tell you what
limelight.
I think what you're referring to, and if this is the correct answer, I don't know, but it
I
is
think
when I
somebody
said
did something to Kiely, and when you said that, it really just won't leave me. It will not.
okay. Say it. Say it.
I feel like your community does know what happened to Kiely, and nobody wants to tell on nobody.
But that doesn't even make sense, Shan. There,
It doesn't make sense, Megan, and you said it. That's why I'm just. I wish you could clarify things, and I don't think you're ever going to. I'm not trying to be smart. I just don't think you're ever going to tell the truth for Kiely.
what do you think that I know, Shan? I mean, at
I'm
the
not
end of the day,
sure.
this is at the end of the day, this is the conversation I have with myself every fucking day that I go through this on YouTube. Is that you all want this big answer from me? I don't know it. I can't give you an answer I don't have. The only thing that I said that I know what happened to Kiely, and I remember having this conversation, and I just have to go back to it. When you asked me a question, and my response was, I know what the kids did to Kiely.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, I know what the kids did to Kiely. Trying to go back. I think what I was referring to is overall. I don't think I mean, this is the only thing I can say is that overall, from what I was told and what I've been told since then, is that I know what the kids tried what had happened at the party, and I know what
Mm-hmm.
they did with Kiely. But I don't know the end. I don't.
So,
What was the second part
happened
of what I said?
Megan, did they try to help her? Is that what you're talking about? That they did try to help her?
I don't know. I honestly, like, that's the whole thing is that I'll tell you the same freaking story, and I haven't changed it from day one. I talked to Sam that night. I asked her a whole bunch of questions. She told me, well, I asked her if there's any stickers on the car, because that would be helpful to look for. We said that. We talked about that. That's when the Ram thing came out, and I didn't say anything at the beginning because the police hadn't put it out. Second conversation was who did she go home with? She told me who she went home with, and she wasn't at the party. The bonfire happened afterwards. Someone told me that she was at the bonfire.
Can we get some clarification? Who did she go home with? Who did Sammy go home with? Was it Connor?
Miss G would have that answer.
I don't trust anything Misty says. I'm sorry. She pulls shit out of thin air.
Miss G.
Oh, Miss G. Is it Connor?
I want to say Connor, but like I said when I said this at that point in time, I had so many names. I wish I could just call Sam. I wish I would just call Sam. Oh, I can tell you, it's in my text. It's in the text messages that I sent to you.
No, it's not. I've looked at those text messages and looked at those text messages.
No, I answered it. That's how I.
You've never answered it. I've gone over those text messages. You asked Sammy if she came home. What?
On Messenger.
You asked her who she went home with, but she never answered.
No, she answered me. She said
what
she
answer
went home
did she give you?
I'm trying to think. Why is his name so hard to remember? Okay.
Can you
Connor? I swear to God it was Connor. But I don't know if that was the last name or the first name, because she told me Connor something, and I just can't remember Connor something, but I can't remember. Say the name that you guys think it is, and you think that she went home. Why does that, like, this is what I keep calling me. Oh God.
And you confirm that Kiely did park next to Evan, right? Huh?
Yes, she was parked next to Evan. Yes. Yes, she was parked next to Evan, kitty corner Evan. Yeah.
Okay, so was it Connor O'Hanlon that she... Was it
I have
Connor
no idea.
Hanlon
I said at the very beginning, I have no idea.
Connor O'Banion. Oh, Misty says it's Connor Cole. What the fuck, dude? That lady is a crackhead, dude.
Oh my fucking God.
Look, do you see everybody's
13th son?
Look, Megan, we're all becoming all your kids. We got Crane Cole, we got Kenny Cole in chat. Shoot. I'm gonna change my name to So Cole.
I did come online.
I'm gonna name my name.
I did come online the other day, and I said, "How many kids do I have?" Apparently, I'm up to 386 kids. That's how many kids I have now. Somehow, I've got 386 kids that are related to me in some way, shape, or form.
Cool.
And I went,
Since
"How
I'm
is that
somehow
even possible?"
related to your ex-husband, husband. I don't even understand how that happens, but okay.
Okay, let me just say this because my husband. I'll call my husband again. My husband has
Leave your husband out of it.
He has no other kids. My husband has no other kids,
darling.
Other than my two kids.
I have run your entire family's background to know that between you and Jason, there are only 2 children, Daisy and Braden.
Right, but lady on the panel wanted me to answer that earlier. She wanted to clarify that.
It was me, Crane. I brought that up, hoping that it would be clarified. I knew we had the background checks, but people were asking that in her chat, and she was kind of going with that too. So I wanted it kind of to be clarified that you do not.
So Megan, we already have an idea of the 12 kids that you question. Would you? Because I know that you talk to like Jagger, Sammy, Evan, Isaac, Philip. Like, what all kids did you speak to that kind of gave you their side of the story?
That's them. And then I talked to 2 other children that
Did
were
you ever talk
at
to like
7-Eleven.
JC Bates or anybody?
Who?
JC Bates, that's Sammy's real best friend.
No, I don't know that name. Never heard it.
Okay. I'm trying to think of other questions that. Oh, do you have a baby named Ronnie?
No,
Sorry, I
baby
gotta
named
make
Ronnie.
light of this.
Wait,
I have one.
Oh,
hold
okay.
on real quick. I
Yeah,
gotta text my son because I'm gonna. I gotta text my son because he thinks that I'm sitting in my driveway because I don't want to go inside and have this conversation around
I'm gonna
him.
give you a
And
question
my
to
dog is probably
ponder in
barking.
your head while you text your son. Can you
Okay.
clarify where Kiely was parked? Was she parked at the sanctuary? Was she parked more by the Y in the road, or was she parked at Oil Pan Hill? Like, where were the kids parked at?
They said there was 3 areas that people were hanging out at. So, and they were all going back to the cars. So I would assume that would
Sanctuary
mean that
by
they
the
were parked at
Y
the sanctuary.
and okay. So it's
I don't know
pretty
where the
much the
Y is.
3 places. So the
I went
Y
out there
is
recently to and you can't.
the Y
I
is
can't figure out where you guys are all at. I don't even know.
Okay, so the Y, if you stay left, you will go around the loop to the boat ramp. If you go right, it goes around the loop that goes to the peninsula and the sanctuary. It's where it stops being paved road and it turns to gravel. That's the Y.
Okay.
That's what
That's
was
the Y.
blocked.
Okay. That's what was blocked. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it was
That makes
blocked.
more sense to me.
Now, can
If
you
that
confirm?
because that Y, the dirt road and the main road. That's when you go off that dirt road. That's a horrible drive in there. It's horrible. So if they were blocked off there, then it would even make more sense to me that she would have gone away from it because there was a fight or something at the other side that I've heard. I don't know, and someone did something. So I assumed that I assumed my assumption that she would turn away from it and go the other direction, and just to get a breath, and that's when she went to the water. I don't know. That's because I have heard this.
Did my audio just cut out, or did her audio cut out?
Her audio, honey.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if my headphones died or what.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Okay, so you once, in a conversation that I've had with you, I think it was on one of my lives, we were discussing the baseball bats. Can you confirm, I'm pretty sure you can confirm that the kids did have baseball bats at the party, like the little plastic, Little Tykes baseball bats, correct? Oh, Megan left.
She disappeared.
She poofed. And then my next question is about the fight. Y'all know how I do here. I would like for her to clarify who the fight was between. Because at one point she told us there was a fight between Kiely and Sammy, and then there was a fight with Sammy and somebody else. So I would just like some clarification on that.
If I had been a part of some conspiracy and I didn't want anybody to know about it, I don't think I'd be the one to tell Megan anything. To be honest with you.
Is Megan coming back up? Are we just going to shoot the shit, or what's we doing? I wanted to just clarify misinformation that's being put out there. I know we've done this 531 times, and Miss G, I have to agree with you when Megan is literally, whether it's truth or lies, Megan is only repeating what she was been told. So kids that were at a party and they're doing everything to lie to everybody, they're going to lie to Megan as well. And I feel that's why nothing she says makes sense, because these kids have lied to her as well. All right, Megs, you're back up.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I hit the wrong button. It's different being on this side than on that side. It's weird.
And Megan, I know you can only repeat what the kids have told you, and you really don't know. We don't know if these kids have lied to you or whatever, but I'm just trying to do this because, people have questions for you.
Yeah,
so the other question that people have, and you know where it's going to go, is about this fight club. In
Okay,
one
wait a minute.
state.
Can I just say something else? Wait, can I
Mm-hmm.
just say something
Mm-hmm.
right now because I know where you're
Mm-hmm.
going. Why is it okay? Let me just ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
Didn't Misty just say this thing about boxing and having her kids be outside in the front yard where they wanted to
I
have a fight and
honestly
so
don't
they were
know.
gonna
I
she
hardly
said
ever
she
listen to
said it.
her. She ain't got nothing good to say.
Well, let me tell you,
Megan,
that's been
you are right. She did. I did hear that, and I was very much so thrown back by her saying that. It just was very
I mean,
hypocritical.
that lady fights her neighbors and shit. That shit's crazy. She's
Mm-hmm.
and yet she's a Christian. She's out there fucking duking it out with her
well,
neighbors
and
and
she
shit.
said that boys will be boys, and they were going to fight anyway, so she went and got in boxer gloves. How is that anything different than what we're going to talk about right now? Like, I know the lady is crazy, but the point is that the kids are going to be kids. The Fight Club, I knew nothing about Fight Club. I know that I know that these kids had wiffle ball bats and they were playing around and having fun. Like, I don't think that they don't knock each other out. They don't do any of those things, not to my knowledge. Now, again,
Girl, I've seen some of their little funds they have, man. They be hurting each other. They really do.
well, no, they do. But it's all in fun. They do hurt each other. I mean, it's just like kids wrestling, though. Like, they're not. These kids. Some of them are not happy with each other, and they're fighting it out. They have those things. Yes, that's a high school thing. You fight in high school. Like, I don't. That is just.
I want you to clarify this because you've
Okay.
told me one thing and you've also said another. At one point, you told me that Kiely and Sammy had a fight. Whether it was a fight over keys, it was a fight over her leaving or whatever.
No.
Like, can you confirm or deny that there was an argument or a fight, whatever kind of fight, verbal, whatever, between Kiely and Sammy?
All I know, and then this is about the car keys thing, is that Sam was on the phone and someone said behind her, Sam said she heard him.
Stay still. We can't hear you. Megan, you're roboting. Try again. Oh man, this is a bad time to be fucking up. Megan, is she roboting for everybody else?
Yeah.
Megan, stay still, girl. Don't move. Oh no. Every damn time.
And
Megan, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Meg.
Megan, you're roboting. Oh no. I'll give her a chance to come back. She needs to stop fucking moving. We'll wait for Megan to come back. I'll just hum at y'all. All right, so we got some good questions. So I can answer that, Miranda, because I have directly had Megan ask Sammy, and I think Sammy's a fucking pathological liar. I've had Megan directly, and I have the screenshots. I've put them in a short where Megan directly asked Sammy, did she come home wet? And Sammy replies that she did not come home wet that night. So, like I said, Megan can only repeat what she's told. And if Megan is told lies, she's going to repeat lies. Damn, she'll be back. You're shady as an evergreen. Dude, Tasha. I'm trying to give Megan a chance to answer questions. But I would love for her to clarify this fight thing. And it seems like every time I ask her this question, the same exact thing happens. I'm not trying to be smart, but it feels so convenient. Craney, you still there? E-Curb, you still there?
I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for Megan? If she comes back?
I do. I have a lot. I do.
Okay.
But
all right.
I just don't know if
I want her to finish this fight question because she's saying the same thing she told me before, that Kiely and Sammy had a fight over the keys, which makes me think about, remember they were looking for the keychain fob thingy, the straw thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just sounds like Sammy snatched her keys, in my opinion. Miss G, she's calling Daisy or Sam. Yeah, and I want you guys to understand that I'm not here trying to defend Megan other than what I know to be true. And it's the fact that, one, I ain't related to Megan or her husband or anybody in her family. 2, I know Megan has 2 kids. And 3, what was the other one I clarified on Megan? Something else. I don't know. Something else. Forget. Oh, she needs the link again. Okay. All right. If we get her back, I'm going to yell at her and tell her to stay the fuck still. Oh, Rando Cole. Look how many people changed their names with Cole in it. I love it. All right, Megs, are you there?
I'm so proud of you guys. That's awesome.
Megan. Here we go again. That's all right. We'll give her chances. We'll try to get her up here. Megan, you got to try again. I don't think your internet's liking you right now. Either that or Sammy or somebody wants you to not talk no more. I don't know. I want to hear about the keychain. I don't know about y'all. If y'all want to hear Megan tell us about the argument over the keys, put a 1 in chat, because I know I do. And then I'm going to let Crane take it, and she can ask all the questions she wants. I'm loving all the Coles, too. How do you like that, Army for Judas? We're all related to Megan now.
I am Crane Cole.
Megan got 11 kids. Yeah, Lala, you are way past your bedtime.
Oh, Lala.
Lala, I know you've been here since day 1. Do you have any questions for Megan? Megan, I'm going to kick you out. Come back up, girl. Nobody can hear you. Try again. I'll drop the link one more time. I don't get it either. Truth wins. Like, and that's the thing is, even if Megan has more kids, okay, especially claiming that they live out of state, like, it is very crazy to me that we're implying here at all that Megan or her kids did anything to Kiely. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And then when you get into adding more people into the mix, like, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction away from what we know, the information that we know from the beginning. Mm-hmm. It distracts away from all of the links we've made, all of the connections that we see, that we can back up with actual receipts. And it's odd to me that you don't ever hear her talking about Nate Hembrick. You don't hear her talking about Evan or Isaac or Dylan or none of those people. It's all like rando people that make no fucking sense, that don't belong.
Or how about all the government agencies that were involved? How rare that is. About what? All the mistakes law enforcement made.
For real.
Things like Mr. Reber. The stuff that really...
That's important.
Makes us tread some water and is very important. Puts ourselves on the line, especially you, by putting that information out there.
But don't you know I'm here to spin a narrative, that I'm here to just make things up.
Yeah.
I feel like that lady is projecting a lot of the shit that she's doing. She's projecting out there in this world. And it's seeping off of her at this point.
Rancid.
Dude, I love that so many people are changing their last name to Cole right now. It's great.
That's awesome. I swear when I came up, I had no idea who was on panel. I had no idea how far in you were. I just grabbed the link.
I
and
had
came
just
up.
started maybe, I don't even know, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before you came up.
But
something like
I
that.
kind of knew what you were going to talk about. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to put my name as Crane Cole. It was I love or thank you vets. And I changed it to Crane Cole.
Whoa, dude, there's something in my wall. Is it
What?
a mouse? There's something in my wall. My dog hears it too. I hear it too, Nova. What is it? Get it. What is it? Dude, I think there's a mouse in my wall.
Frankie,
Now is the perfect time for them to be coming in from outside.
What would that?
I heard it too, Megan. Megan. I'm calling my dog Megan now.
Do for Army for Jesus, though.
She's Nova Cole for the night.
I think she's gaining quite a bit by putting false information out there.
Yeah, whoa. Hold on a second. I hear it too. Hold on, I'm gonna bang on my wall for a minute. I don't like it. Billy King Cole.
Random.
Nobody hears it. Oh, I hate wintertime because all the animals try to come in from outside. It's gonna make my dog
spiders, rats.
Ooh, I don't like it, y'all. I'm not.
I get that, Frankie. I didn't think you were being disrespectful
dude,
at all.
Really moving something in my wall.
I have my opinions on where she's going, and
hold on a second. No,
in my opinion, it seems kind of like a fraudulent.
I don't like it. Sorry. Oh, Megan's back.
I don't know. I feel like she's lying to gain funds.
Dude, there's something definitely in my wall. That's crazy. All right, Megan, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, stay still. Don't move. So none of your answer to what were Kiely and Sammy fighting over? You started saying a keychain and then you roboted out.
No, I don't think I said that. I said they were on the phone and someone said I have her keys and they were in the background. And they said that's all that Sam told me. I don't know who it was over. I don't know if it was Sam saying that who has her keys. I don't know if they had a fight. I can't remember. That's the key story is all I know. That's it right there. That was how quick the conversation was. Everything about it is right there. I don't know who the keys. I don't know if they were talking about Kiely. I don't know anything about it. Someone said they have her keys. I don't know anything about that. After that, I don't know who it's about.
So who fought at this party?
I have no idea.
Crane, what's your questions?
Was Kiely pregnant?
No, not that how would I know that? She had an IUD. She couldn't have been pregnant. It wouldn't. So no, I would have to say no. She's not pregnant.
Okay, I just didn't. That was just one question. And then why were Xaname and SF together, going around interviewing people and such?
I have no idea. Why would I know the answer to that? I don't. I've only talked to Xaname except on here. Nowhere else. So anything like I've talked to her on panel 3 or 4 times now, but other than that, I've not talked. I don't know anything about Exanime.
It was just it was mentioned in the interview you did with the girl who allegedly saw car lights come close to the water's edge, but that was divulged in there that Xaname and SF were there and spoke to her as well.
No one's ever spoke to the girl that I talked to. I can go right now and tell you no one ever talked to her. They don't know who I could drive right there right now and ask her. She would say no. She's never talked to anybody else. No one ever came to her. She didn't want to be found.
Wait, what?
The person that saw the lights go in the water that I interviewed in that interview, she didn't ever want. She said she went to the police station. She did what she did. I came across her. She answered my questions. She doesn't want anything more than that. She just was telling me her story. She never talked to anybody that I know of.
She had spoke previously to Zanime and SF though. It was even said in that recording.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. And Zanime was helping her with translation.
I have no translation. I have no interaction with Zanime at all. Really. So I would not, and I don't, and as far as I know, she never talked to either one of them. She never mentioned it to me.
Okay. All right. Thank
That I
you.
know of.
Did we lose
Hey
Shan
Bruce,
too?
how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Fancy seeing you here. I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. First time on panel. Yeah, and Shan's gone, looks like.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
The time it wasn't me.
Have you seen everybody in chat, Megs? Everybody has their last, well, not everybody, but a bunch of people put their names as Cole too. Their last name.
Oh my God. No, I have not.
Yes, we got a bunch of kids now.
I will tell you. I'll tell you. See, if I leave, like if I go, my son's inside and he wants me to come inside, so I can't go inside because I'm having this conversation because he doesn't want to be involved. And then so I was like, I'll sit in my car. Well, then of course I was like, why am I sitting in my driveway when I could just go get food? But then as soon as I got out of the car, it's like pulled out of the driveway. That's when my service goes off and it doesn't go back to 5G. Nothing works. Like I have to stay on Wi-Fi for like an hour before like it resets itself or whatever. So so I'm like, ugh. And it did it when I was coming on the first time. And I went, why didn't I know that was going to happen? So I was like, I don't run. And I'm sorry you guys think I did. I don't,
No.
I didn't run.
I don't think
I know your service is spotty at times. I don't know what happened to Shan. She must have gotten booted off. She'll be back.
Did Isaac and his sister drive Sam home? Did Isaac have Kylie's keys? I don't know. Rasco. Okay, slow the fuck down. Okay. I'm reading chat, so.
Me too. Someone else is asking about SF.
I don't know anything about SF. Megs, have you met Tony Dodge? I've never met Tony Dodge. Tony Dodge and I are not related in any way, shape, or form. I've met him on here the one day that I saw him in ICMAIL, and that was it. I've never seen him since. I don't look up at his channel. I don't even know if he's still on you. I don't even know.
Where's Sammy and
there's some people I'm just not going to answer in chat. So, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just not going to answer some people.
That's okay. Ugh. I would never want to see those photos of the. Ugh. Why would people put that on? Ugh. Maybe Shan's fighting the mouse in her wall.
Maybe they through.
Oh, here's a good one. I don't know if she can answer that. If she's here. What drove?
I'm reading it. Do you think she drove? Megs? Do you think she drove herself into the lake from the hatch of the car? I have my opinion on that, and that's my opinion only. So I don't know any. I don't know how. I have no idea what happened in the car. It's only my opinion.
Oh, who left? Who did Megs and Ross leave with? And why did they leave? That's another one.
Megs, did you speak to a young lady that last name Baker about Kiely? Did I speak? Megs, did you speak to a young lady last name Baker about Kiely? I'm trying to think, Baker. I don't know.
Well, they must be working on Shann's internet still or something. She's
Right.
can't connect.
What the frick? Shan.
Well, at least something didn't eat through a wall and attack her.
Mom's always first. Megs, is Mag still in Truckee? I don't know. Can you talk any more about the woman you spoke to in the store? About what? Megs, most important is for you to slow the fuck down and answer answer a question. Do you know what Sam saw? Do you know that Sam saw Kiely last? If so, if what if that's what she told you? How can you believe she didn't see anything? I don't. I only know that she said that she saw what you guys all heard in the interviews is what she said that she saw Sam Sam was the last person to have spoken with her. I don't know if she obviously did not see her last. She spoke to her. The last communication. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, CB. Why can't I be selective on what I answer? I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be as nice as I can.
I think that, just imagine this: if you committed a crime, possibly including killing somebody, and you wanted to get away with it, would anybody who goes on the internet be someone you want to tell the story to? I know I wouldn't. I don't think knows anything useful to help figure out what happened to Kiely. Because as dumb as some people are, I don't think those kids are stupid enough to fucking put themselves like in there like that. Let them put out evidence for them to go to jail. And I don't know.
Shan really must be having issues here.
And I feel bad because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do here.
I know. I'm gonna try to text her.
Call her and just put her on speakerphone so she can still be on the show.
Share where there are adults at the party. I don't know. It seems like a unsurreal that Sam would know all these things. Were the adults at the party? Megan, do you know anything about Amy Morris? I don't know who Amy Morris is. I'll just go. I'm just gonna. If I answer, if you guys answer good, ask questions, I'll try to my best to answer them. But and I know I have some haters in your chat, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can and not yell at them. So it's because it's not my channel, and I don't want to offend anybody. Kirk went in on Army. Oh lordy. Speak up. Okay.
Well, I'm glad Kurt did. Someone hopefully can wake her up.
Raised your daughter. Awesome job. Just hanging here. You are Cole. It says RJ Cole. How many kids do I have? I'm gonna have like thousands of kids tomorrow. Oh my God, poor Army for Jesus isn't gonna know what to do with herself. Somehow I'm gonna be related to all of you.
Mm-hmm. Don't you know? Ugh.
Next thing you know, she's gonna be one of your kids.
Oh, I've got more kids than I know what to do with. And then someone asked me, and I laughed at it then too, is that she said that could you imagine me with like 2 more kids? I couldn't imagine myself with 2 more kids, let alone 4 or 5 more kids. So that I couldn't have done it. So I would be there would have been I would have been living with my parents the whole time. So financially, so it wouldn't. No. Back on. Oh yeah, she only uses free. So, well, can somebody answer this question? Why does she keep printing things out? Can she does she not have a way to like screen share, or to like the amount of money she spent on ink? She probably could have bought a computer by now.
I think she has a computer now. I just think she doesn't know how to use it.
Well, I've been there. I still don't. I have a laptop. I still don't know how to use. So can't fault her for that. Megan, what do you think about the last known picture, please? The last known picture of what?
All right, I made
Kiely in that store.
Oh.
Kiely, not Kiely in that store.
Jan.
I'm here.
All right.
Oh, hi. Well, when did you come back?
I had to connect with my phone. My computer is acting a fool.
Oh.
So what question are we on? I'm sorry, y'all. It took me a minute to get back here.
I've been trying to. I'm just kind of going through. Some people are not I'm not answering, and they're upset about it because I just don't want to answer their questions, and so they got upset about it. Then I've answered some. Does anyone talk? As the questions are coming up, I'm reading them. Does anyone talk about Kiely and Trekkie? I don't talk to anybody in Trekkie that talks about Kiely, so no.
Does anybody talk about Kiely though? Like, do you ever hear talk about her?
No, I don't. I have a new neighbor that came in thanks to you guys that has seen all of this, and so they had to ask all the hard questions. So, other than that, like unless they're talking to me or unless they're my neighbor, no, I have not heard of anybody talking about Kiely.
So the last known picture that it was taken from the RV park, is that Kiely or is that Sammy, in your opinion?
The one where like everybody at one point in time saw a bird in her hair.
I see a tattoo in the middle of the chest. That picture. The picture of the black tank top and a green Dickies.
Yeah. Yeah. There's you. You think there's a tattoo there?
Yeah, there's a tattoo in the middle of the chest, but
Kind of looks like it.
Mhm.
I said it kind of looks like there's a tattoo on her. Yeah.
There is a tattoo there.
In your opinion, do you think it's Kiely or Sammy? That last known picture.
I just assumed. I would assume it's Kiely. Why would they put out a picture that's not Kiely?
That's my question. I have a lot of questions that I don't think you can answer. I've come to the realization when you and I parted ways, all of the questions that you could have answered in the beginning with knowledge that you had, I think the window of opportunity, because you do have squirrels, because you have been told so many different stories by so many different kids, I don't think you're ever gonna have the answers that everybody wants. That's my opinion. That's why I gave up asking you questions long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the last known picture definitely looks manipulated in some way.
100% manipulated. There is a tattoo in the middle. But it's not hard at all for even an amateur investigator to find that out. And there's a lot of questions in regards to that picture. Why?
The last picture at the Herschel store. No, I know that. Like, I know it.
I mean, it's
I
very
know.
obvious.
I will have to look at it. I haven't looked at that picture. I haven't looked at the picture probably in a year, so I can't even imagine. I don't know what it looks like.
So Megan, why would the parents tell the kids not to talk? If it was really an accident, you know what I mean? If it's an accident, the truth comes real easy.
Where did you hear that from?
Everywhere. I mean, it's on news articles. You've said it a few times.
I mean, the police were saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the police.
Angela said it. I mean, numerous people from law enforcement said that the parents were telling the kids not to come forward. Does that sound like an accident to you? I mean, if an accident happened, parents wouldn't be telling kids to not come forward.
I think that like there's two ways to look at it, and unfortunately, it's what I went through. Is that if they come forward and they put themselves out there, then they're putting themselves out there for this, for what I've gone through. And so it's like, you know, and so the kids don't. Why would the kids want to come forward and be victimized over and over and over again?
And that's the thing, Megan, is these kids have to understand, regardless if they come forward, like them not coming forward has caused more scrutiny than them just telling their recollection of what happened. You know what I mean? It's odd. It's odd, in my opinion, for somebody to not be like, because you see so many cases on television, on national news, on YouTube, to where family and friends come forward. It's just really odd that nobody wanted to say anybody's name. Hell, they didn't even want to release the name of who loaned the hoodie out. It's all very suspicious, in my opinion, that nobody wants to say names.
And the point being, too, is that I understand what you're saying about coming forward on social media and how rough social media is, regardless of who you are. If you're a freaking the president the president, it doesn't matter who you are. You know, when you come, you know, there's going to be people that are going to criticize you and slander you and say false shit. It's the fact that they wouldn't come to law enforcement.
Good night,
is
Daisy.
what bothers me, and that they were discouraging these children or young adults than to going and saying anything to law enforcement, not social media, just in general.
I think that like the only thing, like for me, again, like if it was my kid that was there and my kids weren't there and this had happened and I didn't know anything, I didn't know the person or anything else, I would probably say the same thing. I would just be like, just don't get involved. Don't, you know, it's not that they're saying don't talk. It's like, if you don't have anything to do with it, then don't get involved. Like, you know, why do they have to come forward? Like, how do you know they're not coming forward? How do you know that these kids, like, that's what they're putting out to the social media? How do you know they're not, though?
I do.
How do you know
I do think they are. I do think a lot of them did come forward, Megan. I 100% think there was a lot of tips that were given. A lot of kids came forward. A lot of kids spoke. That's the problem. Not with you. I'm saying that law enforcement, I'm completely with you. I think they did come forward. I think they used that to hide behind that they weren't getting any information.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And like
also, when I
the
was
thing of
searching, when I
it
was
is
doing my searching, I mean, you guys say this, but then when I was doing my searching, which wasn't really meant to be searching, or like this kind of searching, I was driving around looking, and I went into a trailer park that's not even been ever mentioned, and it's an RV park or whatever. It doesn't even matter. But the point is that I came in and I said something about it, and they said, "Is this about the girl that you're missing?" And I said, "Sure." And she said, "Well, the cops were just here yesterday looking into this campsite, and the guy was from LA or whatever." So I, again, don't know if they were saying, so they were looking into things. They were, like, I heard, I saw the FBI. I talked to the FBI. I talked to these people that saw it come in. I mean, I did go to I saw people doing it. Like, I saw them out searching like everybody else did. I do think that there
but
was
in the
many.
beginning, Megan, you kept saying that law enforcement didn't do their jobs, that they weren't doing their jobs, that
I agree that there are some jobs. I agree that I still say that some of them may not have been doing the job that they should have been doing. I mean, obviously there was mistakes in it and we're not right, but it doesn't change the outcome of
okay,
what
but
happened.
she answered that. She said that there was a possible fight over keys.
Yeah, some of them are just repeat questions because they're coming in. You also rehearsed with Sam about what to say. Not really. I think I asked the questions that she asked or that they asked, so therefore it seemed rehearsed, but it was just because I asked the questions that anybody else would ask. Maybe I asked more in-depth conversations,
But
but
Megan, do you think in you asking Sammy these questions, knowing who her parents are, that they didn't take those questions and have Tony Dodge ask the same exact questions that you did, knowing damn well that this is what the internet wanted to ask?
say that again?
Do you think that the questions that you asked Sammy, she in turn took those questions and gave them to Tony Dodge for him to ask
No,
her?
no. When I asked her these questions, it was literally it was off the cuff questions, and she answered me off the cuff. I was only on that phone call the first night with her for like 5 minutes, and that's all. That was the only information I got. So I don't think that there was any question that wouldn't have been asked. I just asked it first. That's all it was.
So
I don't
did law enforcement ever ping any of these kids' phone to investigate like their actual time frame of
I
when
have no
everybody
idea.
actually left?
I have no idea. I would have no idea on that. Why would I know that?
I'm just asking random questions
Okay.
that are coming to mind. I agree, Euphoric. You didn't see them release one grainy cell phone pic off the TV of Julissa Fuentes. They released the actual surveillance video, and I agree. Like, it's really odd to me that the only alleged last known anything we have of Kiely is literally a picture of a screen of a surveillance video of a still frame.
Yeah, a shitty picture of a screen.
That is
could be anybody.
Oh, I do have a question for you, Megan. I think this will probably
Yeah.
be my final question because it might piss you off.
Oh.
Are you aware that your family is related to Noviks and Frickberg? Frickberg used to be a Novik.
What?
Are you aware?
No, I'm not related to anybody named Novik. Not even no. There's no way, shape, or form.
You don't know a Lenny Novik?
Wait a minute. How do you know that name?
I'm just asking you.
Say it. That's not how you say his name, but okay. When you said the first name, okay. No, we're not related at all.
Why does it say that you are? On your mom's side. It has Lenny listed as your family and associate through you, your mom, and your dad.
I know why, and that's really funny. That's really funny that you guys think that. My parents, they were in.
It's not that I think that. It's I've run enough background reports to see
Well, I
Lenny
can explain
Novick.
it. I can
Okay.
explain it for you. First of all, you're saying his name wrong, so that's funny. Second, Lenny and I've known, my parents have known Lenny since I was born, and my parents have owned houses with Lenny during their life. My parents have helped Lenny out many times in their life, but there is in no way, shape, or form any relation between me and Lenny whatsoever, except for my dad was in a business deal with him for about 10 years.
Well, it's really odd to me, like on your mom, like the Deming side, it lists Lenny as a relative, as it does your father and you, and then it also
Wait a
lists
minute.
him as an associate of everybody in your family.
Are you saying Lenny or Larry?
Lenny, Lenny, Lenny Novick,
What's the
Novick,
last name
whatever.
then?
Novick, Novick.
I'm like, why do I know that name? But no, it's Larry. Is it Larry? Or Lenny? Because Larry Novick is he's deceased, and he's my dad's sister's husband that died recently.
Lenny is very much alive.
Okay, then it's not. Then okay, it's the other one. Lenny is one of my dad's associate that we've known they went to high school together. My dad went to college with him and everything else. My parents have known Lenny is one of my dad's oldest friends. So there's no relationship at all between my mother and Lenny. Not even
It's odd
remotely.
because it does list him as a family member.
The only thing that I can honestly say about that is that my mom may or my dad may at one point in time have put them as as my guardian if anything ever happened to me when I was a child.
But it's not going to list as a relative. It would still just list as an associate. And that is why
Godmother, godfather. I don't know.
It's still not going to list as a relative.
I don't know. I'm not. I am there. Letty. I will know.
Would you be willing to ask either your mom or your dad how they're related to Lenny Novick? That's all I'm questioning.
I'm not related. They're not related.
Just ask them. That's all I'm asking you. You can Facebook me or you can email me or however you want to contact me. What's that? Oh yeah, you can email me.
I don't do email.
I'm just curious. I mean, you can make a video, you can make a short if you would like to answer that question. I would just like for you to ask your parents. Huh?
It's not, I'm telling you, there's not a possible way.
I'm just telling you that it is listed as a relative on your mom's side, your dad's side, your brother's side. Like everybody in your intermediate family has Lenny Novick listed as a relative and an associate. And I would just like clarification on how.
I think you have the name wrong.
I don't.
It's Larry, not Lenny.
Nope, it's Lenny.
It's not, Shan, I'm telling you 100%. I can go through my family's history for the last 10 years. There is in no way, shape, or form, or the last 40 years, 60 years, 70 years. Okay, we've done, I have, my mom and my daughter's done, my daughter's done the ancestry. Larry is there's 100%
I have ancestry and I have Truth Finder, and they both say that there is a relation there. I'm just asking you, you don't even have to answer me. Maybe you just get this answer for yourself, is ask your parents how you're related to Lenny. Lenny.
Okay, so what does that have to do with anything?
Because Lenny is related to Frickberg. Frickberg's last name is Novick as well. That's her maiden last name. And I'm just curious, you know what I mean? Like how that all works out.
It's not possible. I'm telling you, it's not possible.
Well, I would just like to understand how it's on everybody's background report in your family, including Deming.
I have no. I'm telling you, I also apparently have Cooper as a son at one point in time on one of these background checks. I do not.
Cooper does not show up on any of your background reports in your family.
Then what is she printing out? Anyway, I'm telling you,
say, how do you
whatever
know
you
that?
guys are finding, whatever you guys are finding on this Google stuff, I can tell you
It's
all
not
my family.
Google,
I have
honey. I
7
pay
people in my family.
almost $50 a month to check things out.
Why though? On me? Still. Why
because
are we
of
still on
Frickberg.
me still?
I
Who
would
the
like
fuck
for
is
you to ask
Frickberg?
the detective that helped Sammy Smith, the detective that touched Kylie's car without gloves on.
That's Frickberg?
That's Frickberg, yes.
So you somehow have put that I am related to Lenny, which is related to Frickberg, so therefore they would have me and Sam in the same position ever in a lifetime.
Ancestor.
No, not you and Sam. I'm just saying that Frickberg would be related to your parents. That's all I'm saying. And I would just like clarification.
I'm going to tell you this right now. There is no way, 100% way, I am related to Larry, the way you said, Lenny, the way he is, who you're talking about. I am no way. There's 100% no relation whatsoever.
To clarify you, because maybe
I
you
can
might
tell
be
you,
shocked.
Sam. I'm telling you.
You might be
right
shocked
now.
to find out that you're distant cousins.
No, we're not.
It's odd that he's on everybody's background reports, you know?
First of all, it's not. It's Larry Novakovich, and there is no way, shape, or form.
No, it's not. No, it's Novick.
Novakovich.
Novick.
Yeah. Larry Novick. I am not. My parents owned a house with Larry Novick for 10 years as an Airbnb. Then, so maybe that's because of that reason alone that on a background check you would find him. Otherwise, there is no relation whatsoever to Larry, any way, shape, or form in my life. My grandmother, the one that's 96 years old, I know that she had my dad, and then she had another daughter. That's all. My mom. Is only two. There's only two in her family. My mom's the only one that had kids. My dad's the only one had kids. I never had any first cousins. I have millions and millions and millions of second cousins. But Larry Novich is no way, shape, or form. Larry Novick is no way.
Second cousins. What is you on?
I don't have any first cousins.
You have to have first cousins to have second cousins. That's just how it fucking works.
No, it doesn't.
Oh Lord. All right, y'all. I'm done for the night.
No, okay. Listen to this. My parents have my mom and my dad are the only two that ever had, out of all of us, out of everybody. My mom's sister doesn't have kids. My dad's sister doesn't have kids. That's all. My brother and I were the only two kids out of my grandparents.
I'm just saying, you should look into it and you should ask your parents some questions.
Listen, my dad's dad had 9 brothers and sisters. So that would be where the second cousins come from. No. It would be under my dad's maiden name. Or my dad's McCarthy. It wouldn't be under anything else.
Yes,
so
Deming, McCarthy, Novick, Frickberg. They're all from the same.
Say that somehow I'm related to Art, the other guy that my mom used to date in college. There's no way, shape, or form. I'm telling you, I don't have any first cousins. And my kids have first cousins.
Oh no, Megan, you've said a lot and you've backpedaled on a lot, and you seem kind of shocked that I knew about Lenny.
No, I'm curious how Lenny came into.
Yeah, I'm curious too. That's why I'm telling you it's probably best that you just go have the conversation with your parents and ask them how the family knows Lenny.
I'll tell you right now, Jan. I'll do this for you. It's 9:59, and I'm gonna leave you on speaker. And I'm gonna
Girl, it's almost midnight here. I need to go to bed. I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning.
I'm gonna go right up to my parents' house right now. I'm gonna walk in the door, and I'm gonna ask them straight up.
Why do you do this? You do this to your family? No, discreetly and privately ask your parents.
Because I'm proving you wrong right now. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's roboting real bad. I'm ending this live. If she wants to answer it, she can make a video and put it on her own thing. She can email me. She can reach out to anybody and everybody that can get the answer back to me. All I would like her to do is ask her parents how they know Lenny. She doesn't need to do it on the live. We don't need to do this for attention.
Nope.
But
that's not
I
it.
would love for her to answer. You're roboting real bad,
I'm
Megan.
not doing it for attention.
Well, you shouldn't put it out there, Megan.
Like I really think that like you putting your family on the spot is not the right way to go about it. But I would ask your parents discreetly.
No, I don't. This is what I like. This is where I'm at in my life, Shan. I don't fucking care anymore. I really
I
fucking
do.
don't.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me that you're literally at this hour of the night gonna drive like, and this is what you do to your children, and this is why people scrutinize you. Like, this is why people scrutinize you.
Well, here we go. We're going in. Going up the street. One more street.
Yeah, it is about Kiely. But I'm going to end this live, y'all, because it is almost midnight. I really only wanted to do this for like an hour, 2 max, and we're already going on 2.5 hours. If you guys want to continue a live on Friday, you know I will be doing it. I would like to stay focused on Kiely. This shit is derailing, and I don't think we're going to get any answers. So, with that said, I love you all. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up. You don't really have to.
It's okay, Megan. Just go home.
For real.
No,
Or
I got nothing to
We don't
hide.
need to. We don't
I'm
need
going
to
to get
put
off
this
this
out there
live.
like that.
You can ask your parents when you have your answer. Get it out to somebody, or you can make your own live. And
Channel right now, then, and I'll just say it right
that's
now.
fine. That's great. You go do that. I'm just not doing it on mine.
Yeah, because you know I'm going to prove you wrong right now.
You're not going to prove me wrong.
Well, watch, because I'm going to walk in. My mom's sitting right there.
Well, you go ahead and go live on your own channel, Megan. You're not doing it on mine. All right, y'all. I'm ending this. I love y'all very much. Have a great night.
Bye.